Alright, guys. Welcome to the Polybattle Tourney 2.0, of course. It's not really a cup, but I'm just gonna call it a tourney. So the thing has started? The game has started? Alright. What the heck, dude? Okay. Alright, y'all.
Wait, how do you go to spectator? Scissors?
C.
Okay.
Oh, it seems like Reno got himself right there. It seems like Team 1. Team 1? Is that Team 1 right here? Seems like Team 1 has rushed Delta, if I'm correct. And they're all taking guard over at Delta. And so the basic rule in the Polybattle tournament is that there is absolutely no vehicles in this tournament. That's the only difference right now. There's no vehicles. There will be no vehicles in this tournament. And there will be each player has to have their own class. So that means they can't have the same class. And whoever is last, or else, except for the assault class, where they can have multiple assault classes. And weirdly, the sniper has planted an anti-personnel mine. It's Team 7. I think that's Team 7, if I'm correct. Wait, that's Team 1 over there. Never mind. Is that Team 7 right there?
Team 7 is black and red.
Black and red. Team 7 is black and red. Gotcha. You got it. Team 1 is still trying to make their advance towards Charlie, or no, Delta. It seems like they're diverting some of their forces to Bravo. Seems like Team 1 has held 3 points already.
By the way, Scissors, I can't spectate.
You can't spectate?
Yeah. You said it's C, right?
Did I don't think Bai added you, did he?
Yeah, no, I don't think you did.
Oh, it seems like Team 7 is and Team 7's assault force towards Delta has been eliminated. Albeit there's only 2 more players.
You can't spectate because you're in a team. That's
It might help if they're going to record something.
It seems like Delta is being heavily guarded. It sounds like Team 7 is flanking around towards Alpha. Looks like Gaming A123 is making his way around. It's only a matter of time that he got noticed. Unfortunately, his assault was a failure. Unfortunately, Super Quicko was quick to respond to the assault. What's an assault class?
An attempt, one could say, would
And unfortunately, he is not able to hold himself down over at Alpha.
an attempt which would cost this team their win and perhaps their position here.
Oh, it seems like he spawned back in just in time. And unfortunately, the assault on Alpha by Team 7 has failed. Unfortunately, Team 7 is all holed up at Charlie right now, which feels bad, unfortunately. And one person is here to oversee. One more person is here to oversee Alpha, just to check whether or not Alpha is fine. Seems like Bravo, on the other hand, is being taken over by Team 7 right now. Although that their scores aren't in their favor, they have to capture one other point to be able to secure a win. And now, as they capture Bravo, they're on their way to Alpha. And Alpha is not in a really good position since Delta and Alpha are... Since Delta and Bravo are high grounds against Alpha. Seems like he's refilling his ammo, but unfortunately he is not paying attention. He has not paid attention to the assault that is happening along this ridge right here. Unfortunately, he's getting flanked. It's kind of smart to use a med kit right here because you're in a really good position. And so whether or not he chooses to assault Bravo or defend Bravo or assault Alpha, he chooses to assault Alpha. And the scar is pretty good. He just needs to secure Alpha. Fortunately, he's outnumbered. Someone deployed a smoke, which is smart. But that forces the people to move to that bottleneck. Oh, I guess the assault is about to be successful in Alpha. Albeit there's C4s laid down over at Alpha, which means they have to be very, very careful. It's only a matter of time that a medic should be able to revive him, but unfortunately he might not. He's going for the revive. He goes for the revive. Unfortunately, he gets killed. And the assault on Alpha has failed. And Team 1 secured Alpha for themselves. Now it's just a stalemate. Do note that this is a private server. No one else is able to join because this is a Polybattle tournament. Let's check out Delta for now. It seems like Aramis is trying to secure Delta for himself, and one other person here is trying to secure Delta. Wait, this is teams. Team 1, Team 7? It seems like Team 1. This is Team 1. And actually, I was wrong the entire time. The one in blue is Team 7. Now, since they have point Delta secured, all they gotta do is just hold off on those 3 points. Albeit, Charlie's having a little bit of a trouble as well. Although he has a tanker class right here, and he kills him with an RPG. Oh wait. Seems like we got a technical difficulty right at Charlie.
I got M off. I didn't know I was right under it. It spawned me under it and I couldn't move. Yeah, sure.
And Team 7 seems like they secured Alpha for themselves again.
Yeah, you're right on it. You're right next to C.
Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. I have a technical difficulty to fix.
Hi.
What's up?
It seems like Team 7 has secured Bravo for themselves.
Is the stream, can I watch the stream on YouTube or?
YouTube.
Ah, okay, thank you. Oh, I was taken, but you know, I was still at work and couldn't. So sad. Yeah. Gotta go. Bye.
And as they secured Bravo, Team 7 will need to defend. Seems like they're going to need to defend Bravo for a second because they have an assault force headed over towards Bravo right now. And although they have Delta, it's a little bit surprising that they left Delta a little bit unguarded. There's only 2 players up at Delta right now. It seems like they still have not fixed the. Seems like they still have not fixed the damaging through. Seems like this guy's kicking it with an RPG. Albeit he's B-hopping. Yeah, he is kicking it. The tanker class on Team 7 is kicking it. And they still got an assault happening over at Bravo right now. Still keeping them busy, too. There's like a 4v4 on each point right now. Oh, and the tanker class just got ended. Seems like they're fending off Bravo very well. We'll go ahead and give it a check over at... We'll go ahead and give ourselves a check over at Alpha. And it seems like Team 7... Team 7 feels like... Everyone in Team 7 seems like they're on the defensive. They have to make a move. If Team 7 wants to break out, they need to make a move right now. Yeah, Team 7, it's getting a little bit hard for Team 7 to break out because it sounds like someone is about to capture Alpha. Fortunately, Team 1 was not able to attack Alpha, albeit there's 3 more people on Alpha right now. Oh, he used the C4. Well, that was brilliant. One person was able to use a C4. Using that tow launcher is pretty helpful, at least, to fend off anyone who's standing right next to the edge. Seems like the C4 strategies, when it's an infantry-only round, seems like it's working when a C4 is right next to a point. Albeit someone is about to cap Alpha. They got all 4 people. Team 1's got all 4 people on Alpha right now, ready to cap Alpha. Seems like they might secure it at this point if they are close to the point. Seems like Team 7 has 5 people now trying to capture Alpha. Albeit Delta is also being traded off, unfortunately. Wow. And now Team 1 is about to be in a bad position to capture Delta, because Delta right now is in a really, really good position. If Team 7 pulls a sniper over at moves their sniper to Delta, they might be able to fend off the attack from Alpha. And let's check if they do. Yes, they do have a sniper. They keep themselves on the high ground. They might be able to fend off Delta very well. Now the entire attack force is coming from Delta right now. 4 people. 4 people from Team 7. And it's smart to have a medic right here at this point. and while Bravo is on its defensive as well. And it seems like Bravo's defense, and it seems like Team 7 took this win because they had they had a pretty good initiative during the beginning of this round. Team 7 had a pretty good initiative when 3 points were captured in the beginning of the round. They had 3 points for quite a while during the beginning of the round. And they ended up pulling off this win very easily. So Team 7 won the first round. And it's best out of 3. So that means if Team 7 wins this next round, which probably we're on the break right now. If Team 7 wins the next round, then they'll be able to move up a bracket.
King. Best out of 3 is only finals. This is one match.
I know it's best out of 3. We get it. It's unless if Team 7 wins again.
I thought you meant like same team up.
I know if Team 7 wins again, then they'll be able to advance up on the bracket. Is this break?
Yeah.
We'll have a 10-minute break on this part. And at this point, if Team 1 wants to pull off a victory, if they could, and I'm not sure if they could, then Team 1 needs to revise their strategy and maybe like reassign classes. So it's probably the best time for Team 1 to reassign classes and switch out to see who's better at what class. Remember, tournament matches don't equate to casual matches or pub stomping. So apparently I was wrong. It's not best out of 3. So this match, Team 7 is the victor. So that means they move up a bracket. Team 3 and Team 5 are fighting next. So Team 3 will be fighting Team 5. It's not best out of 3. It's Team 7 that is the victor of that round. The round only lasts... Each match only lasts one round. And it seems like Team 3 is missing a player. Whoever wins in Team 3 versus Team 5 match will advance and play against Team 7. And it's also kind of impressive that Team 7 pulled off the win last round, because they started off on the low ground. They started off at Alpha, which is a low ground. Team 1 should have easily secured the victory right at the high ground, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened with the chain of commands right there. Do note that this is a commentary that I will not be responding to chat. Do note that this is just a warm-up round. And it seems like we're going to have a little bit of a delay right there. until I get the say so. So, basic rules in this tournament. There will be no vehicles. Each person must have their own class, except if they are the last ones in, they are the assault class. Albeit assault class is also pretty good, is also a decent class to use. And it would be interesting to see what the match looks like between Fazdame and Impression. Impression is also a really, really good player, as I've encountered throughout my streams as he joins and he thrashes me around pretty easily. Impression is the person that you would want to watch out for. And it seems like the match is about to start out soon. And it seems like I also have technical difficulties. Oh yes, I do have technical difficulties. And here's the roster again. Wait, hold up. The roster is not even up. Sorry about that. And I wish I did better with the rosters too. But anyways, here's the roster. It would be interesting to see what Impression and Fazdame will have for each of their team, because those are the two MVPs of the, or else two of the highest KDR people in each team. It would be interesting to see what they can what they can offer their team. And it seems like I don't know where my money is on. So guys, who do you think will win? Team 3 or Team 5? Here's the roster again. And I have a feeling I might have my money on Team 5. That's my prediction. Albeit, you guys have to do your own research on that. You might have to do your own research on how good they may be. I have a feeling I have my money on Team 5. If strategically, I'm not sure. But in terms of kills, I have a feeling that Team 5 could pull this off in terms of number of kills. And we are off. Probably on a good start on Team 5's. Team 5 seems like they are rushing Bravo. Bravo is also one of the most valuable points in Nordic Tundra. And unfortunately, Team 3 seems like they took they secured Bravo for themselves. Team 3 also has secured Charlie in addition to that, leaving Team 5 on the defensive. It seems like he's attempting an artillery strike with a tow launcher, albeit it failed. Team 5 seems like they're on the defensive right now. And yet my money was actually on Team 5, and maybe I might be wrong. And it seems like Team 5 has captured Delta, so that means they secured a flanking position towards Charlie now. And now they have to deal with the flank from Charlie. Team 3 has to deal with the flank from Charlie now. Who knows if they might pull off a victory here. Seems like Unity was not aware that someone was behind him. Attempts to knife him, but it failed. And their assault failed. Team 5's assault failed on Charlie through the flank. And now Team 3 has to worry about the flanks right now. Just remember that there's no tanks. There are no tanks in this game. There are no vehicles, none of that. Taking Delta is probably a pretty good decision by Team 5. Like Fire took the AK to the face. And it's smart for the assault class right here to defend Delta. Albeit assault class, you should make good use of that smoke grenade. Seems like they haven't utilized it yet. The assault class has not utilized the smoke grenade very well. Or else most of the time we've seen assault class do some work, but they have not done so with the smoke grenade. Albeit we've seen them use a smoke grenade like once or twice during the match. Or we wouldn't know how useful the smoke grenade is. It seems like they're taking Charlie. It seems like it's free real estate over at Charlie now. It seems like Fingertans took the RPG to the face. And they successfully neutralized Charlie, albeit there's one person left in there. Team 5 has secured Charlie for themselves. Alpha is still on its own defensive knees. And now Team 3 only has Bravo left. It's also one of the valuable positions. It's also the easiest place to defend due to its edge of the map nature. It sounds like Team 3 is having trouble defending their points. That flank from Delta, that flanking position that Team 5 had from Delta put a big toll on Team 3. And they had no one to oversee Delta for themselves. As they try very, very hard to defend Bravo with a tow launcher. And it seems like someone took the knife to the face. If we didn't see that one. And Waterfalls slapped the RPG to Infamility's face. Couldn't even pronounce that name correctly. And Waterfall took the hit from the RPG. Is that an RPG that he took the hit from? Seems like it is. It almost felt like it. No, it's an AK-47. It's an AK. Remember, the assault class is actually pretty good at pushing points. And it's only a matter of time that Team 5 tries to defend Delta, because they have to worry about 3 points, not just 2. You won't know whether or not Team 3 is going to flank towards Delta and use the same strategy over at Charlie. And here's the scoreboard, and here's the leaderboard right now. Seems like Team 3 is having trouble getting some kills. And Impression and QB from the other side is doing some pretty good work on trying to secure that victory. And remember, there's only one round. There's only one round to this. If you lose, if one team loses, then they don't get to advance. And it seems like Team 5 is doing very well to protect Charlie right now. Team 5 is on the defensive right now over at Delta and Charlie. It seems like people from Team 5 barely noticed that someone was capturing Charlie. And unfortunately, that tow launcher that was from Bravo actually hit the power line, or hit the light lines, which is a little bit ridiculous. The tow launcher from Bravo, Team 3 attempts to rocket artillery the point on Charlie. And it seems like Team 5 wants to take their fight into the town. It seems like Impression is beating up Fazdame. Fazdame is taking the toll. And Unity made sure that no one gets through to Delta, which is a nice touch. And Unity takes the fall, which leaves Delta open right now. And maybe Unity might spawn back in there. And there's one more person who's an assault class. It's very unconventional to have an assault class defending a point, whereas an assault class is used very, very well at defending. Albeit they might use the smoke grenade very well to protect the point. And then he uses a smoke grenade, which is a nice touch. So people won't be able to see what's going on in there. I won't be able to see what's going on in there too. Seems like Mateo took the fall for it. Fire and Pope took the fall for it, unfortunately, as QB defends Delta successfully. And let's take a look at QB, actually. QB seems like he's a decently player with a 5.56 KDR on him. He's only in rank 102. Like he hasn't been here for long. And unfortunately, Fazdame takes the M1 Garand to the face. Ooh, yikes. Yikes right there, bro. It seems like QB isn't really experienced that much, and he's natural at this. And QB takes the fall. And you compare that with Firemank. Firemank, he only has a 6.46 KDR. He's just as experienced as QB. He might be better at against QB, unless if QB is really good at avoiding specific players. And here's Impression right here. He's in rank 355, so he's been in here for very, very long. He's got a 7 KDR too. An impressive 7 KDR. And now Impression has the entire position of sniping to himself over at Charlie, as no one is assaulting Bravo anymore. And Delta remains open for Team 3 to go to. And no one from Team 3 has decided to go there. And it seems like QB took the tow launcher to the face. A long-range tow launcher, actually. But yeah, Impression is doing really, really well. And he threw a grenade and actually got a kill with the grenade. It's rare to see a grenade kill in Polybattle. And I just heard a knife kill. Unity was celebrating a little bit too early, but instead, it seems like Team 5 took the victory. Team 5 has took the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Team 5 will be advancing towards the next round, and they will be playing against Team 7. Very impressive. Very impressive work by Team 5. Seems like Team 5 has some value to it on their team. They've coordinated very well. Team 3, we don't know what happened with Team 3. They kind of slipped up when Team 5 was able to flank towards Delta. They had the initiative. Team 3 had the initiative before, but unfortunately they fell behind once Team 5 took Delta, and Team 3 didn't have an oversight over at Delta. Hey, man, anything could go wrong if they could flank. If you put all your forces towards Charlie or Bravo, that's when you have a logistical nightmare. When Delta remains open, people could just sneak by it. And yet there's no, to make matters worse, there are no vehicles in this game. There are no vehicles in this tournament. That's also part of the rule too. And yet, when you have 3 points, when you have 3 points captured, it gets really, really hard to defend. So when Team 5 took over Delta and Charlie, it's easier for them to defend because Delta and Charlie, both points are actually really like kind of close to each other too. And now we're on a break. We're on a small break right now. And tomorrow we will see Jam and perhaps, if you guys may have noticed, Best Noob play against each other tomorrow. And this is the semifinals. It will be Team 5 versus Team 7. It seems like I have not turned off that graphics. I feel like I still, in this roster, I feel like I still have my money on Team 5. Impressive work by Team 5. I have a feeling Team 5 might win this out as well. Who do you guys think will win? Team 5 or Team 7? Put your vote on chat. And there is a poll out there right now. If you guys want to go ahead and take your votes, go ahead. It's Team 5 or Team 7. Who do you think will win? And here's the roster again. It'll be interesting because Impression has done very, very well the last round. QB has done very well the last round because it's mostly of a close quarter map. The map has yet to be decided. This match will decide who will be on the finals. And I feel like I might have my money on Team 5. Just perhaps. And it'll be interesting to see tomorrow because tomorrow there will be a lot of players tomorrow. If you guys want to see tomorrow's rosters? Well, the tomorrow's rosters has not been updated yet. And currently we're on a break right now. And it seems like the round is about to start soon. Wow, what an explosion. That's a very nice explosion right there. We like explosions, right? All right, the next round will be starting shortly. You guys on the audience voted 68% Team 5 will win, and Team 7 with 32%. We will see on this round. And the next map will be Karkand, and we'll see how they do in Karkand. And we will see on the next round who will be the victor. It will be surprising to see Team 7 pull off a victory right here. Impression is very, very strong. Just a note, Team 7 is very, very strong. Team 5 won the last round. Now Team 5 is playing against Team 7 right now. And we are off. And if you guys want the roster again, here it is. It seems like Impression and Infamity is taking the initiative over at Delta. Unfortunately, Team 7 is right on Delta already. Heavily guarding Delta. And it seems like Impression did not take the solo win for that. And now they are advancing towards Alpha on their way down. And Delta is a very valuable point. I'm a little bit surprised to see Team 5 going for Bravo instead of Delta. Delta is very valuable for sniping positions. And Impression, and if you want to snipe, and if Impression wants to snipe over at somewhere, it would be Delta. Delta has a pretty good position over on any other points. you might have some view over at Bravo and some view over at Alpha. And you have the entire view of Charlie to yourself as well, if you're a sniper. So it seems like Team 7 took the initiative over at Delta. Team 5 is on their way to Charlie. Interestingly enough. It seems like Charlie's in a little bit of a trouble. QB comes in to capture it. This might be a quick round. He's got one more person right here. He pulls out a knife, but fails to knife. And it seems like Team 5 has secured Charlie for themselves. And there's one more person that spawned in. Quick enough to spawn in. And point Delta is now Team 5's point. Team 5 might take this victory. And now they have Delta left to advance to. And just saying, Delta is really, really hard to advance forward to. If they could find a way to advance towards that point, it would be better. And remember, people are refilling their ammos. It's appreciating to see QB using that support class very well, because if you ever do reset just to get more ammo, you actually lose a ticket. And Team 5 is sparing every single ticket that they have, which is nice to see. And it seems like Point Alpha is in the defensive right now. Team 5 is definitely on a defensive in Alpha. There's only 1v1. It's a 1v1 situation. No, 2v1 situation. I'll hit him once with an AWP. 2v2 situation now. And Impression was not aware, and probably he will be aware of someone coming over, and he takes him out. Quickly takes him out. And Impression is doing a good job trying to defend Alpha. Seems like Impression might be the guardian over at Alpha for right now. And let's check over at Bravo. Seems like Bravo seems a little bit idle. Team 3 is coordinating very, very well on who to defend, on what points each team member should defend. He left an assault class to defend point Bravo. Which is interesting because it's kind of unconventional to see. Again, like I said, it's unconventional to see someone in an assault class defending a point. He left one person to defend a point, which is nice. Point Charlie, you have one person defending a point here as well, which is a special force class. He made sure to rig the entire place filled with C4s. Not to mention, it seems like Point Alpha could be in a little bit of a trouble. You have 3 people coming over from Team 7, trying to conquer Alpha for themselves. And here's the leaderboard. Seems like QB with the astounding 9 KDR. He's just killing it. QB is just killing it. And it seems like Team 7 is missing a player. And they're trying to get a reserve inside while they're playing this out. A little bit unconventional. What Team 5 has that other teams don't have is communications. We'll see how they do. Assuming if Team 5 advances towards the finals, we'll see how well they can do against the higher up teams. Like Jam, Best Noob, Nvidia Bread is also on the list tomorrow to play. It's interesting to see what he has to offer for his team. Nvidia could pull off a lot of kills. We've seen him in action on the last tournament. He's like an aimbotter, but he's actually playing legitly. Nice grenade. Unfortunately, QB was not able to kill the last person. And Team 7 found themselves a replacement last minute. Not sure if he's able to save the team in time. That's a very nice grenade throw with Impression. Impression is pulling off some impressive grenade throws during every match. Ooh. Impression pulling off that snipe in close quarter. Unfortunately for Firewing, that RPG is not able to save him. And someone was pretty accurate over on the other side of the team. Rank 355. Could easily wipe everyone out. And 2 players have already bypassed. 3 players have already bypassed. Impression's got the angle on them already. It seems like. He missed an RPG. It's a good idea for the tanker class to stay close to the walls, so Impression doesn't get an angle on him. And Impression seems like he's kind of surrounded already. It's only a matter of time that Impression would be able to notice. It seems like Impression is pointing the wrong direction. That was a weird encounter right there too. And Rich is down there. Yeah, it seems like everyone is bypassing Impress. It's kind of a little bit weird. Impression seems like he's in a very weird position to be defending Alpha. And Rich is pretty good with the AA-12. Oh, the Demolisher. Seems like Rich has Alpha to himself already. And Mini took the AWP to the face. And Rich was not able to attack Alpha without his teammates close by. It seems like Team 3 seems like they're spread out too evenly or too thin. Or else, actually, both teams are spread out very too thin at this point. They have one person guarding Bravo. And it seems like the person guarding Bravo right now... Seems like the person who's guarding Bravo right now... Seems like he's enjoying his time just guarding Bravo. He only has a 3 KDR. It's good to have someone in the lower end of the spectrum with lower experience just guarding Bravo. And it's actually a smart decision out on Team 5's part that they leave someone with a little bit less experience, but just decently good at this game, who can just defend that 1 point. And it seems like Team 7 is on their way to Bravo right now. It's like he juked someone there. And it seems like Team 5 has taken the victory, an overwhelming victory as well. As predicted, Team 5 has won this match. So, Team 5 will be advancing towards the finals, and they will be playing against the victors of what will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, we will be streaming again. We will be streaming this tournament again to see who the real victor is, and then on Saturday, we will decide who the champions are. And again, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be streaming this game again. We will be streaming this tournament, and we will see who the winners are on the even, whoever will win the finals. Either it's Team 2, 4, 6, or 8. They will get to advance towards the finals and play against Team 5. It will be interesting to see how Team 5 will perform. Team 5 has really, really good coordination. And it's interesting to see how the other side of the team will do against Team 5 on the finals on Saturday. So tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be streaming again on this tournament. And we'll see Jam, we will see Nvidia Bread, and we will see Best Noob play against each other. And with that said, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tournament. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow.